All, all right, what's going on? Uh, Here to talk about my thoughts on CM Punk podcast. I heard it. Didn't get to do the video yesterday or the day after because it actually came out on a Thursday. The video came out, the podcast of him and Colt Cabana, the Art of Wrestling podcast, came out on the Thursday, and I got to watch a little bit in the morning, but then I stopped because Thanksgiving was there. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. I know I did. Hope who's watching this had a good Thanksgiving and enjoyed it. We watched some the football, but yeah, I watched it at the beginning. Then I just stopped because I had to go to juniors and stuff like that to get stuff from there and just spend time with my families and friends. Yeah, but and then Thursday night I was trying to watch it, but then I fell asleep. So Friday morning, me and my friend finished it and we watched the whole entire thing in the morning. I just sat there, laid down on my bed right here, and just watched it, just laying down on my iPad. And the stuff that CM Punk was saying, it was kind of true, but then he kept getting hurt. Every minute he kept fighting, and then he keeps getting hurt and hurt. And what they WWE actually just fucked him over, like they screwed him. Like Vince owed him like three times and never gave it to him and stuff like that. And Triple H was like acting like a bitch. He was supposed to be in 12 round 2, but they ended up giving the spot to Randy Orton, and that was just fucked up. And then he was trying to get into the main event at WrestleMania, but he never got to do it. In my opinion, I said the same thing he said. Why it shouldn't have been a three-way? It should have been Cena, Punk, and The Rock in the main event, and have Taker fight somebody else, and then at WrestleMania 30 make him fight Sting, make Sting come back. But none of that happened. They made Punk fight Taker. Punk puts Taker over, then leave. Then he was supposed to start a storyline with Brock. Punk puts Brock over, then Brock leave, and then they're stuck with CM Punk. And CM Punk hasn't had a good run in the year of 2012 and 13 and 14 because that was getting into the middle and stuff like that. So you know what? He left. Everybody thought he quit. Nope, they fired him. WWE fired him. That's what he says, but we don't know that it's true. We need to hear the side of Vince and Triple H. But to be honest with you, I do believe WWE fired him and sent him a terminated paper on his wedding night when he got married to AJ Lee. But Vince fucked him over. Triple H fucked him over. This dude was supposed to be in the main event WrestleMania 29. He couldn't due to putting Undertaker over. And Vince owed him a lot of money. Owe him three money, 3 checks, whatever he said that Vince owes him. And Vince hasn't been giving it to him. And this was all said in the podcast. He went out of his mind in this podcast. Everything he said was true. In my opinion, it's true. To people, it's not true, but he said everything is true. Everything in that podcast was really true, and I love that podcast. I was looking for it on Twitter, on iTunes, couldn't find it, so I looked on YouTube. Somebody sent it to me. One of my friends from Facebook sent it to me on the link, and I don't know. WWE now, CM Punk is not coming back because Vince is being a bitch, and Triple H never liked him. So, yeah, my thoughts on that was pretty fucked up. What he said, what Vince and Triple H did to him, is kind of fucked up. But yeah, that's my thoughts. You know, I don't know what else to say about that podcast. But next Thursday they will be answering questions. If you do want to send the email to him, I forgot the email, but I'm trying to find the email. If anybody knows the email, just put it down in the link or send it to me through Messenger because I want to ask him a question real quick. Don't know yet about what was going to be my question, but next Thursday he will be an Art of Wrestling podcast. He said everything, and everything was true. That he put everybody over and just leaves, and he wrestles right back, and he's a monster. He do not know how to wrestle. Injured him twice. Injured his knee and elbow. This dude was just hurt, banged up wrestling. This dude, they put him in matches with surgery. He had something in his back. Kept telling the doctor to take it out, and the doctor saying, "No, you have to wrestle. No, you have to wrestle." And he went to the private doctor with AJ, and then the private doctor told him he could have died and stuff like that. But yeah, it's fucked up. Made him wrestle through injuries, and he still did it, and he hasn't get his money yet. So that's my thoughts. Triple H and Vince is fucked them over. So yeah, I am MSX. DMX is my thought of CM Punk on the podcast of Art of Wrestling. Don't forget to leave a comment, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you next week. Peace.